Yossi Cohen, former head of Mossad, Israel's legendary international security agency, spoke with the Media Line. Can you share a moment just reflecting on the past year and a half of war, so many fallen soldiers, and the deep meaning it is for you personally?
Well, personally, like I think the people of Israel entirely, is emotionally a very, very hard day. Especially, of course, the Remembrance Day today, Yom HaZikaron for everybody, I mean, for all Israelis, is such a hard day to bear. I think that simultaneously, I memorize again and again and again, every day, my two beloved cousins that I've lost within a few weeks. One, Elchanan, who was fighting against the terrorists of Hamas in Kibbutz Be'eri, and the other one, Bedaya, another cousin who fought inside Gaza already against the same terrorists, the same organization, and was fallen inside Gaza during a battle. I remember these two, especially because they're closer to me, but I do remember all these that I've fallen together with them, not only around and in the kibbutzim to defend our country, but inside Gaza as well, not forgotten, God forbid, I mean, these that have fallen in the northern part of Israel and in fighting in Judea and Samaria to the safety and security of the State of Israel from all security forces, Shin Bet, Mossad, IDF, Mishmar HaGvul, and others. I think that it touches everybody differently. But if you and I do concentrate a bit on what really is happening to us, I think that of all that there is a kind of a deep memory, personally, of these that you knew better, a bit better than the others. And it touches me every day, every night, when I think about October 7th.
The war is still not over. Multi-fronts are still active, especially looking at the big picture of Iran, and you have addressed the issue of Iran. How do you think Israel should respond now? There's a lot of dialogue going on. What should be the end game here?
I think that we have a huge partnership with the USA these days, and I think that in light of the meetings that I saw, according to reports that came out of the media, I believe that there is a kind of a alignment between the USA and Israel today about what should be done. That's why I think that I've specified that we should do everything to make sure that Iran will never acquire nuclear weapons. If a good deal will be signed, I think that the State of Israel will cherish that. A good deal means that Iran will never be in a position to acquire nuclear weapons. If we do not have a good deal, I think that we have only one option, and this is to attack their nuclear facilities, and the sooner the better.
What kind of window do you feel exists right now?
I think that the American administration urges dramatically the timetable. I think that they do not let Iran to play with them, in simple words, in longer terms. I think that the American administration is trying dramatically, to push forward into a deal for yes or no solution. Either Iran will agree to that or bear with the circumstances.
Last question, hostages taking over Hamas, is both possible?
I think that it is possible. It is a kind of a equation that is truly, as you asked, very hard to solve. But it should be solved, as we did so far. I know that the war is long, maybe longer than we have expected. They took many of our kids, daughters and families and elderly and women soldiers, all there. Partially were released, partially were rescued, but partially are still there. And I think that we have to make our utmost to make sure that everybody comes home. Everybody, including everybody, comes home, the sooner the better. I know it's kind of an equation, again, that is hard maybe for the people of Israel and the people of the world to understand, but Hamas is still there. And we want to see the war ends when two parts of the equations are solved. We have all our hostages home, and that Hamas does not control Gaza Strip any longer.
From the Museum of Tolerance in Jerusalem, Felice Friedson reporting for the Media Line.